we've seen 7-on-7 and all these high-flying offenses, and yet you guys are still doing what you've always done, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's changed tremendously. You know, everybody used to put 2 and 3 backs in the backfield. Everything was tight. We went through a period of time, and I know there's still out there the double wing, you know, double tight, double wing, and stuff. Now everybody's went to what the college has, spreading out all over the place, run shotgun, running no huddle. Well, what we think that has helped us, because the more people do that, we become the oddball, which we think makes it harder to prepare for us in a week. That's why I don't have a problem doing what we do, because it's proven to be successful. If it wasn't, I obviously would be looking at making a change.
Do you guys do any 7-on-7 or anything like that in the summer?
No. We did some, and there's a couple reasons for that. As the athletic director here, I have to protect baseball. And being a small team, we did a couple of 7-on-7 things a few years back. A baseball coach came to me and he said, "Hey, it would be okay if I didn't use so-and-so in that." And I said, he's my quarterback. Well, I want to pitch him tomorrow. And to be honest with you, I understand that. You know, you go to a 7-on-7, throw the ball over, your arm's going to be tired. So that was one thing. 2, I don't know what you get out of 7-on-7, to be quite honest with you. And I have talked to throwing coaches that kind of agree to me. 1, there's no pass rush. There's no real threat to run. And thirdly, and I found myself, I won a 7-on, I shouldn't say we won a 7-on-7 tournament once. But to some degree, I thought I manipulated the system. You know, for example, we're playing a team, we're undefeated. It's the last play, we're ahead by 2. I told my quarterback to run around and throw it in the dirt. He said, "Why?" "Well, if they tip it, they get 2 points and they'll tie us, and incompletion's 1. So what I'm saying is the competitiveness came in. I also found us doing things we don't do. You know, spreading the ball out, you know, throwing, because that's the only thing you can really do in 7-on-7. And defensively, I thought, okay, at least we'll get the ability to defend the throw. Well, the very first one we went to, I can still remember, our quarterback drops back, or their quarterback. He looks at the first receiver. He was covered. He looks at the second receiver. He was covered. He does a 4-foot push pass to a fullback that got 1 point. I'm sitting there going, there would be a D line there. You couldn't do that. And so there were some things about it I didn't like.